The Frostburg State Men's University Soccer Team are out of the gates and off to a hot 10-2 start. On the field, they're led by senior stud Ryan Russell. Russell has taken home the CAC Player of the Week award twice this year in back-to-back weeks. Off the field, they have veteran leadership and head coach Keith Burns. Burns is entering his 11th season here at Frostburg State University. Last year, the Bobcats had a great season, and Burns looks to improve upon what they did on the field when the Bobcats won 11 games. Burns also took home the CAC Coach of the Year award. I had the pleasure to sit with both head coach Keith Burns and senior Ryan Russell. So last year you did have a big year, and this year another hot start. What makes this team special?
I think leadership this year and experience. We were young for 2 years in a row, and now finally those guys are old. So we've got 7 seniors and I want to say 12 juniors. So we've got a lot of guys that have kind of been there, done that, and kind of, they know how to kind of rest their body when they need to and push it when they need to. And I think that experience pays off. And this year we've had some overtime games already, and we've either found a way to win or not give up that goal that we may have given up in the past, and I think that's led to a little bit of this year's success.
So do you think you guys build a foundation for the future with a lot of veteran leadership on the field now?
I hope so. The key right now is to make sure when those guys leave, we got guys that can replace them. And I thought we had a good class come in this year. It was a mix of freshmen and transfers, so it's not all young guys, but a little bit of experience coming in as well. So we want to make sure when these guys start to leave the program now, there's a group there ready to take over, and we're not rebuilding, and hopefully we're just kind of reloading and replacing the guys that were key players.
You have 2 great players on the team. Last week they took home Offensive Player of the Week, and this year your goalkeeper was the Player of the Week. What does their impact and their role mean to the rest of the team?
Well, Ryan, first of all, he's a special player. We're very fortunate to have him, and what he brings to the team is getting the guys to play with him and learn from him. And he's a guy that can win a game. He's, if we're getting outplayed, if we're playing poorly, if he gets a chance, there's always a chance he's going to get a goal. A BA, as a captain and a senior goalkeeper, he wasn't a starter when he got here. He put his time in, has really improved, and, he's a guy we can count on now to keep us in that big game or make that big save when we're not playing well or we have injuries. And, again, 2 seniors, leadership again, experience. And guys that we can count on when, maybe we're not playing the best soccer possible out there.
Where does the season end?
Hopefully in Thanksgiving sometime, which means we're playing in the NCAA tournament deep into the 3rd and 4th round.
Thanks for your time. So, Ryan, is this by far one of your best starts of the season?
Yeah, I'd say it is. Team's looking good this year. Got a lot of good players coming back, and everybody's looking pretty good so far. Everybody's staying, for the most, we're staying healthy, and as long as we can keep that up, I think the season's going to keep going very well.
CAC Player of the Week twice. Talk to me. What does that mean?
I could take some credit, but I got to give a lot of credit to my team. They've been finding me the ball really well this season, and just, it's a lot. It's pretty much up to them about how well I do.
Stud goalkeeper, Baye Jack. What does that do to boost your confidence and your teammates to have somebody so dependable at the goal?
He's a great goalie. He's a great guy too. He's been playing really well this season, and the worst part about it is all the goals have been scored on against him. There's nothing he can do about it. He's definitely the best goalie in this conference, and I'm glad he's on our team. I'll tell you that.
This is your senior year. What legacy do you want to leave here at Frostburg?
I've set a lot of personal goals, but I think my main goal right now is to get this team to the national tournament. We want to be in that tournament, and that's the only legacy that I want to leave as being one of the only teams in Frostburg history to reach that mark and see how far we go. We'd love to bring home a national championship. That'd be awesome. That'd be the legacy I'd like to leave here.
And there you have it. Veteran leadership and a veteran head coach, star players with a lot of talent, all with one goal in common: to still be playing in November for the championship. Now it's time for a quick commercial break.